Hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you've never been here before. Today, we are finally watching a movie that I have been wanting to watch so much so that I've been putting it in pretty much as many movie reaction polls on my Patreon that I can. It almost barely loses to one other movie. So it is a popular movie that people vote on, but it just never is actually the winner. So I'm taking matters into my own hands and we're gonna watch it today. That movie being, of course, The Witch 2015. The spelling is a little odd. It's like VV, so it's like the Vitch, I guess, VV for the W. I don't know the intention of that. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe it means something, maybe it doesn't. That's what this reaction is for, baby. If you want to see my full length reaction to this movie, then I highly encourage you to check out the Patreon. A link for that will be in the description, or you can even join for $1. Help give general support to the channel and to me directly, and help pick out my next movie reaction. So if any of that tickles your fancy, once again, the link for that will be in the description below. Okay, I don't think I've done like an actual scary movie in quite some time, truthfully. So I'm excited to see what's in store. I am a little spooked prematurely. That is going to freak me out, but hopefully nothing visually will actually scare me, I guess. I don't know. I just have to go into this and just accept that whatever is coming to me will happen. All right, we just need to go in and get this going. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay, that's what I thought. It is an A24 movie. I do see that it has boobity. Guess we'll see how that goes. She's so cute. Scared. It's the scene is so long. I'm like, something surely will pop up. The music is really testing me, folks. I'm not gonna lie. Why? I just need to know why. Are you sure Ari Aster didn't direct this? Midsummer vibes.
I confess I've lived in sin. I have, in secret, played upon thy Sabbath.
Is she the witch? She's gotta be, right?
Boo! Boo! Boo!
But, huh? I mean, how? It's been 2 seconds. I don't like this. I'm scared. Okay. Well, I don't need to see this. Okay, I saw the knife though. What is happening? Don't turn around. I will scream. I'm not watching. I'm scared. What is going on? What the frick? Huh? What is... What? Bro, we're 10 minutes into the movie. What is going on? I need more stuffed animals in this. I'm scared. I'm guessing Anya Taylor-Joy is not the witch then. Whatever the heck these people are doing. They're doing something. I feel like a lot of this reaction is just me gonna be making this face. That face. I just don't know. I don't know.
Our mother's not slept a night since. Left to the wood. Gonna lie in traps for some while now.
You and Mother have always forbade us to set foot there.
Our harvest cannot last the winter. We must catch our food if we cannot grow it.
God. What are we gonna see in the woods? Because we saw some very odd images earlier. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Barbarian, or I guess to say Barbarian probably took after this. I don't know. It reminded me a little bit of Barbarian. I'm scared.
Where are these from? What did you trade?
Thy mother's silver cup.
A lot of death already. Oh god. Something happens to the dog, like, I'm done.
We went to find apples. I thought I seen an apple tree in the valley.
I'm the witch of the wood.
Mercy, come out.
Clickety-clackety. Clickety-clackety.
So unamused.
A witch. I've seen her in her riding cloak about the wood.
We gotta listen to her. She may be onto something.
I be the witch of the wood.
Listen not to her, Mercy.
I am that very witch. He bade me bring him an unbaptized babe, so I stole Sam and I gave him to my master.
Okay, you're taking this joke a little too far. If that was a joke, she took it a little too far. That was a little spooky, you know, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Because there's no way that's true, right? There's no way that's true.
What's that doing with the silver cup?
Just on the shelf.
The dad say something.
How thou could lose me father's silver wine cup in this hovel, I cannot know. He's gone. Did a wolf vanish out too?
Ah, I didn't own up to anything earlier, too, right? When they first went out into the woods. I am scared, though. Not gonna lie, I am kind of scared. Let me drink some water before something scary pops up. And I spill my water everywhere.
Thomasin? Caleb? Are you abed? Mercy?
They're all wide awake.
Our Sam is in hell. We will starve.
I mean, it is sad, like the topic is sad. It is funny though. Like she's like, before I talk more about it, let me make sure everybody's asleep, and they're all very much so not asleep. So they're just hearing all this family drama and the burdens.
What is it, boy?
The bunny is a demoine? Oh, I'm scared. The bunny is a demoine! Well, this is where the movie's gonna like pick up, because they're gonna have to go find him, and they're gonna find weird things, and weird things are gonna happen, I feel like. Oh no. No! I told y'all something happens to the dog. That was the dog, right? I told y'all something happens to the dog. I'm done. I'm gonna be so mad. Bruh, the whole thing is not to go into the woods. Like, the dog gets dead, right? So just go back. I don't know. He's getting lost. Okay, you are going far and wide, high and low for this bunny rabbit. That's the witch. Okay, I'm scared. You're freaking me out. He's like, and so what? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Run, bro! Oh my gosh, I can't, you guys. I'm actually blocking the screen, the music. Not for me, I'm spooked. Hello? Is she like, can she morph into different forms, I guess? I don't know, an animorph?
Tell us why you went to the wood.
I promise.
I care not.
I took thy father's cup.
Finally. I mean, she's been hounding the daughter all this time. He's like, all right, maybe I should say something. He was trying to get food. Like, maybe she knows something. She knows something that we don't. She knows about the witch. She knows that it's sketchy in the woods, and that's why she's so upset. Because she knows the witch got her children. What? What is happening? What happened? Oh my gosh. Actually, I kind of don't want to know. But I do, because this movie is very slow at this point. So I'm like, if anything happens, I need to know. Did she, like, possess him? Did she put a spell? I don't know. Whatever witches do. What are they doing? But tell me why. Don't like that. Not one bit.
Bah, bah. Bah, bah. Mother and father will find out what? That you are a witch.
It's not her, right? I mean, I kind of assumed without even seeing the movie that the witch was Anya Taylor-Joy. But the more I watched it, I was like, oh, it's about the family's interactions with the witch, and she's part of the family. After the kid said that, though, I was like, maybe they're onto something. I don't know. Like, maybe she morphs into something. Shapeshifts. That's the term I'm looking for. She, like, shapeshifts. to different things and then like doesn't remember, or she is just a really good liar. I don't know. I really don't. Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
His mouth is sealed up.
Ah, what is happening?
Children, away from this.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to see this.
He'll break his jaws.
Ah, I'm scared. Oh my gosh, what? Wait, what was that? Ah!
Don't let her near me. She'll place a curse on me.
Happening? What is happening?
Dost thou love the word of God?
Whoop. Do you trust in the Bible? Yes. Whoop. Sounds good enough to me. You've convinced me. You're not a witch.
You must believe her.
Evil wretch!
Thomas, saying, pray. Our Father.
I cannot remember my prayer.
Hallowed be thy name. Pray.
What is happening? I'm scared. What is happening?
For thou art with me.
No. Fake out. I don't know. Zooming in. That's not good.
Wash me in the ever-flowing fountains of thy blood.
I'm scared, yo. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm holding on to like everything right now.
My love, my soul salvation.
Is that the witch now? Transferred into the little boy body? I don't know. Is he dead? What just happened? Wait, what's happened to the twins over there? They kind of stopped everything. They're just lying there, right?
Get away from him! Get me gone!
Okay, I don't. At this point, I'm getting a little suspicious as well. You know, I do not blame the mother. Is she a witch? I don't know. I'm so confusion right now. This is also, like, even though this isn't found footage style, it's kind of reminding me of Blair Witch Project because, I mean, although we actually did see, like, spooky images in this one, we didn't see any in Blair Witch Project, but it's all, like, the anticipation that's scary.
You and Mother planned to rid the farm of me. I heard you speak of it.
You are a hypocrite!
Hold thy.
You took Caleb to the wood and let me take the blame of that too. You cannot bring the crops to yield. You cannot hunt.
Must I hear the devil wag his tongue in thy mouth?
It's not the devil. If we be telling you the truth, you know what I'm saying? We're telling you the truth. If you can accept that, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, what's going on with the twins now?
Jonas and Mercy. They made covenant with the devil in the shape of Black Phillip.
Wait, what? She's saying that the twins are... With the goat? The black goat is the devil. They did something? The twins? I don't even know what is going on here, folks. Just in case, I'm gonna board all of you up. So who's the real witch? They're all in there with the goat. Someone's gotta fess up. Someone has to tell Dad what's actually happening. And it ain't gonna be me.
I am infected with the filth of pride.
Yes, but also that's not the reason why all this is happening. Every time someone's like, it's my fault. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna get a confession, we're gonna know. And they're like, it's because I am prideful sometimes. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not exactly the answer I'm looking for. You're the witch. I'm just kidding. But am I though? What if she was? That would be a plot twist. If the mom was a witch, are we ever gonna get to find out? I sure hope so. What is happening, y'all? What is going on? There's something I'm not getting. Or did they intentionally want it to be this confusing? I'm not sure at this point. Okay. Oh no. I do agree that that black sheep, that black goat is suspicious. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, so is it the sister? They're like, what the freak is happening? Weren't they awake this whole time? Like, how did they not see this? Okay, so it is the mom, but like, she was in two places at once or something? She's the goat? I don't know. I'm gonna need someone to explain this. Oh gosh. She's like, I understand this looks very bad. It's not me though. It's the Gart! Oh! It's literally the Spider-Man meme. Oh my gosh. that so you could like get away and you didn't even take advantage. Oh! What is going on? What is going on? If this is the end of the movie, I'm gonna be very flabbergasted. You know, it's starting to look more and more suspicious. She's the only one alive, it seems like. It's looking very suspicious. It's not looking too hot for you right now, Anya. I'm scared. I need to protect my stuffed animal, but my stuffed animal also needs to protect me. We're both very scared right now.
I conjure thee to speak to me. Answer me.
I'm just gonna like keep this up here just in case.
What dost thou want? Wouldst thou like the taste of a pretty dress?
So she was right. It's the goat.
Wouldst thou like to see the world?
What will you from me?
I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh. Oh my gosh, the girlies. Yeah, this is giving me Midsummer. The girlies are vibing. Let's leave the girlies alone. They're just vibing. You know, weirdly enough, stuff like this does not really freak me out because they're just vibing. Ah, they're all levitating. They're floating away. Oh my gosh, her too. So it's not like she was a witch this whole time, but at the end, she kind of, well, I mean, now she is, right? The film was inspired by many folk tales, fairy tales, and written accounts of historical witchcraft, including journals, diaries, and court records. Much of the dialogue comes directly from these period sources. Yeah, I could tell, because I couldn't understand a lot of the language, you know. Okay, now after we've watched the movie, it's like I understood some things, but there's a lot I did not understand. Obviously at the end, she is a witch. So we're gonna be doing my favorite thing, and that is looking up the movie on Wikipedia to see what the heck is going on. Okay, considered one of the best horror films of 2016. And I don't really remember other movies that came out in 2016, but okay, it wasn't like scary. And like I said, it kind of reminded me of Blair Witch Project, where yes, Blair Witch Project is scary, but it's not visually scary. It's more anticipation and all of that. The film's plot orbits around a psychological conflict using a repressive, patriarchal portrayal of Puritan society and the dark, murderous liberation of the witches. The main female character, Anya Taylor-Joy, harbors worldly desires that differ from those of her conventionally Christian family, yearning for independence, sexuality, acceptance, and power. While her father and the Christian God fail to fulfill her needs, Satan speaks personally to her, offering earthly satisfaction. Therefore, with the demise of her family and the rejection of the Puritan society, Anya Taylor-Joy joins Satan and the witches, her only alternative in order to find her long-desired control over her own life. Her nudity in the last scene reflects her act of casting off the bonds of her previous society. Okay. Yeah, because in the beginning, she was praying and asking for very specific things, so that makes sense. All right. Yeah, okay. So she is the witch? Not the witch, but a witch, I guess I should say. That's that on that. I mean, I would love if more people explained this to me because it says cast Charlie as Black Phillip, in parentheses, goat form. Charlie the goat. Icon, legend. It's a period piece. You know, it is very true to the times. And again, it is all about the ambiance, and that's what scares you more than anything, which it did work. I mean, you guys saw, like, I was ready for something spooky to pop up, and I did the same thing for Blair Witch. I was ready. I was like, I don't think anything scary is gonna happen, but I've been watching this for a while, and I feel like anything could happen. Now, since this is a period piece, I will say this is a little slow at some points, but only because of the period it is taking place in, the 1600s. Listen, I just can't understand what some of the language is, if I'm being completely honest. And that's not really anybody's fault. That's not the movie's fault. That's not my fault. It's just, it is what it is. Sometimes people just can't mesh with certain things. This is one of them. I can't mesh with the 1600 time pieces. Like, it's just very boring to me. if I'm being completely honest, because I keep comparing this to Blair Witch. The difference, obviously, being that they are taking place at different times, right? Blair Witch came out in 1999. It's a lot more modern, and The Witch is taking place in the 1600s. So it's like I can relate a little bit more to the 1999 one because they talk modern and, you know, contemporary. So that's the only thing that's kind of holding me back from giving this a 10 out of 10. I will give this a 9 out of 10. Hi, so I actually just finished filming this reaction, and when I was talking about the movie, I gave it a 9 out of 10 initially. You know, part of it is because I know it's very popular and there are a lot of things about the movie that I like when it comes to technical standpoint. The lighting, the actors, the camera work, all that jazz. There are those things that I do like. The music, you know, was actually eerie and scary and got me spooked. So there are things that I liked. However, I just found this movie kind of boring. And I explained a little bit in my initial end piece, I guess, and my initial thoughts / rating. But I just think that the setting was honestly just not for me. And I was thinking about it a little bit more. And I think I want to give this movie maybe like a 6 or a 7, you know. And again, that's not a bad rating, at least in my opinion it isn't. That's a good rating in my opinion. And again, that's not saying that the movie is bad. It just wasn't for me, and that's okay. Again, I just found myself yawning consistently. I know that it was very true to got inspiration from different folktale and journals from, you know, that time period and all that. I understand that. So part of me is just like, maybe I just think the 1600s were just boring in general. Like, maybe that's just a me thing that I'm figuring out like right now. And that's okay. That's okay to have that opinion and to figure out. So that's kind of just where I'm at right now. It was just like things were happening, but they just weren't interesting to me. Pretty much none of it was interesting to me. The only interesting parts was like maybe the ending and if someone may or may not got like possessed or whatever we call it. I don't know. So that's just my opinion, and that's okay to have. I am just a random person on the internet. My opinion means nothing. So take with that what you will. But I just wanted to say an updated piece because I think that's a little bit more of an accurate rating because I just found it kind of boring. And again, you can have your opinion, and that's hot and sexy too. So let's be nice to each other. It's not bad, all right? I do like this movie, and I do want to give it a high rating because it really did have me like on the edge of my seat at certain points. There were a couple visuals, even though they didn't rely on it, there were a couple visuals that were very scary. To me, I'm glad I had my protector, but you know, and the acting was amazing, and I do like the ambiance that they created for this and the lighting, everything like that, I think was executed very, very well. I will be very specific to who I recommend this movie to. Just in my personal life or in my everyday life, you know, it just really depends because it takes a very specific type of person to really appreciate everything that is about this movie. Like I said, I appreciate this movie, but it's just the time period, it's not for me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that if I ever want to recommend it to somebody. I'm gonna really have to think of like, would they enjoy watching a movie that's taken place in 1630, you know? And not a lot of people want to watch a movie like that, and that's fine, all right? That's not saying that the movie's bad. The movie is good. It is what it is. I'm just a person on the internet. My opinion means nothing. Just want to get, you know, that out of the way. But if any of you guys want to explain a little bit more about the movie, please feel free to do so because I have thoughts and opinions about it. And if you want to join the Patreon, you can do that with the link in my description, and you can join the Discord there too. Again, that's $1 and we can chat there. I'm a lot more consistent on that. Joining the Discord is the #1 way to reach me. So once again, that's $1 a month. Link for that will be in the description. And with that said and done, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons, and especially Gabe Up, AJ, Mark Sylvester, Terrell, Antonio Escalante, Consistently Stupid, David Kaplan, Jeff Griffin, Mario John Julio, and James Cox. Thank you so much, and make sure to go ahead and check out my Patreon if you haven't already. Okay. Yeah, this movie was very confusing. I'm sorry if this reaction is not, giving everything, because this movie is a little slower. There's not always something for me to react to. What did you guys think about this movie? Do you like it, love it, hate it, all that jazz? I want to know. Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments, because I want to see what the general consensus is surrounding this movie, because I do think it has a very high rating on pretty much everything, right? Let's see. 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, 3.9 on letterboxd, 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb. Yeah, so it is a very highly rated movie, so I just want to see what everyone else thinks about it. Do they agree with that, or do they disagree with that? Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that jazz, and as always, thanks for watching.